For some reason my Twitch title is like impossible like update. I don't know why. We'll start here in a minute. Post it. Start soon. Couple adjustments here. For some reason I can only update my stream title for my phone right now. I don't know what the hell's going on. It's like not updating properly through Twitch on the desktop. Making a goofy title. Oh man, today's been something. Last night, what's up, Bearcast? Last night I just had fucking the worst sleep. I kept thinking about like my blood pressure and like death. I just like could not sleep. So I ended up sleeping in my chair a bit, and I barely slept. So I went to work, and then today I ended up just sleeping much. I just got up, so it might be a little wonky. And honestly, the stream schedule's probably flipped now. But it is what it is. Got a little bit more work tomorrow too, so see how I'm feeling in the morning. But yeah. Well, I guess we can maybe describe what's going on and say a piece on the game and see if I can kind of sort of wake up. I should probably get some caffeine. I will after this drink. Maybe stop with caffeine. But yeah, so Indiana Jones, the Great Circle. Came out like a few weeks ago by Machine Games. People did Wolfenstein and the Chronicles of Riddick games. Todd's dream game. He owns them, and Microsoft owns them. So, but it's been cool so far. I definitely don't think it has the pace of an Indiana Jones movie yet. Since you are just exploring an area, and there's a lot of like little checklisty things you can do. But it's comfy. I think Troy Baker does a good job as Harrison Ford. You can hear the Troy Baker occasionally. But really, short of getting an AI or Harrison Ford himself to do it, it's pretty good. Does the job. There's definitely some oddities. He tries to do a lot of the same mannerisms, like the pointing and all that. Which is fine. There's some mannerisms like this kind of. Kira was talking about it last night. This like gormless expression sometimes, where it's kind of like a little maybe too smiley, looking into the distance at times. It's a little odd, but really that's pretty minor overall. Side characters have been fun, eccentric. Not. You can definitely tell it's the Wolfenstein people. It's not quite that level of eccentric and like goofy, which is good because I don't think somebody naked and pregnant shooting double fucking and like AKs or whatever sliding around would fit Indiana Jones quite as much. So they've kept it in their pants, which is good because don't want it too wild. Not not been like overly chatty either, which is good. But yeah, the pace is a little slower for sure. I've heard that this is like the slowest part, and then the story really picked up as you go. But I just like exploring and messing around. More of an immersive sim, which is kind of cute, instead of like an Uncharted, which is influenced by Indiana Jones as well, where it's more of a arena to arena, set piece to set piece kind of shoot 'em up. And I kind of like that it's a bit more deliberate and slow, immersive sim. I think it kind of helped it stand out and like he has to apply his intelligence a bit more, right? Instead of just being like a shooter. Like Nathan Drake never feels like a smart guy. He just feels like a guy who's good at shooting stuff. So. Granted, I mean, I don't think the puzzles in this are wild, but cool. They're trying a bit. I mean, it's a mass appeal game, so it's not going to be like La Mulana, which is also heavily Indiana Jones inspired. That requires some actual like notes and riddles and thought. Dark Souls of modern Indiana. No. it's pretty easy so far. We're playing on moderate because I am playing on the cloud. It's my first time playing a game on the cloud, which means it's purely live streaming from the internet. I'm not running it on anything. I'm just streaming it. I think it runs on an Xbox Series X at Microsoft's, probably some factory somewhere. Really not been too bad, surprisingly. Now, I mean, I can't really tell on the input lag, but I am using a controller on an FPS, so it's going to feel kind of wonky anyways, but for this speed of game where I don't need to be like insanely high response, like perfectly accurate, I don't notice it much, so. I do notice it depends on the area. The more complicated, the more colors and stuff. A blurry visual sometimes, or a weird contrast. Some of that might just be how it's running on the original hardware. If it is on a Series X, it's not going to look as good as like a PC. But I've gotten used to it, and sometimes it's better than other times. Nothing distracting. I haven't had any big like hitches and the stream or anything. I've had occasional like a scan line thing go a couple times and about it. So yeah, it's been cool. It's been chill. I mean, I really like Indiana Jones 1, 2, 3. So this has definitely felt in line with those. Obviously, since it's a game, it's going to be a little different. But curious how the story and the set pieces and all that'll be as we go. We're near the end, I think, of the Vatican here. I got some more side stuff to do. We've met the lady Indy's squeeze, I guess you could say, for the story, or what I imagine will be the romantic interest. Investigative journalist who's looking for her sister, pretending to be a nun right now. In fact, I'm doing a side quest for her right now. Otherwise, the story so far is underneath the Vatican. There's been a giant labyrinth where ancient, like gigantic men skeletons of them, and I guess their like order or whatever he found. So maybe a secret society or knighthood or something like that. Maybe kind of like Last Crusade or some shit. Don't fully know, but anyways, some hint at some wrongdoings with the church. Also, the Nazis have appeared. So far, we've been fighting Mussolini's men, the black shirts and all that kind of stuff. But the Zeppelin, a giant Zeppelin, has shown up at the center of the Vatican, and what I assume is our main bad guy is there. We haven't talked to him as like with binoculars, but he's talking to one of the main Vatican people. The Pope's supposed to be sick right now, and the players are starting. And that's what's going on so far. Sound design's been nice too. Other than, I mean, performances we talked about, but they have a lot of that like classic meaty sound design from Indiana Jones, which satisfying in the movies, and turns out really meaty, fun sound effects are pretty satisfying in a game. So the huge punches when you hit shit. Oh, when we actually hit somebody. Jesus. So loud when this fucking phone vibrates. Not my. Not in my pocket. These pixels do not vibrate loud enough. It's just like when I have it on a surface. Yeah, the John Williams kind of like.
Must have slipped out of the soldier's pocket. Boy, this guy is in trouble, all right.
Yeah, the John Williams inspired like imitation is pretty on point. So it's generally a quiet game, but when the action kicks up or set pieces happen, the score comes in, and that's cool. Yeah. Goal was, yeah, we're gonna do the None in Trouble on the other side of the map here, so. In terms of exploration and stuff, it's been interesting. There is some, I mean, it's a very dense map with a lot of freeform exploration, a lot of things for you just to kind of find on your own, some or hints at stuff that you can do little puzzles. Since it's the first area, there's probably some training wheels there, I imagine. I think they give you the maps pretty quick that just tell you where everything is. And honestly, maybe less checklist and a bit more like very like interesting, like dense areas where you have to do like little puzzles and stuff like that would probably be good. What ends up happening is you can open this, it'll point you exactly to where a hidden treasure is, and you really don't even have to think about it sometimes. So definitely not a big deal. But you want to be Indiana Jones, right? You want to be thinking about stuff and finding cool shit. So I don't want it to be Assassin's Creed or anything, and I think it's a far cry from that. Really, I've just thought it's a pretty comfy game. But that's kind of Indiana Jones for me, just comfy, cool action game. Okay, so I think she is going to lead us here. Seems like the name of the game is to probably do side quests and main story and then clean up side shit. If you don't see a way to do something. Because there's a lot of stuff that you can only get. The Great Circle, yeah. Might be right. I do think this game is fine on controller, but
Can't believe I'm trusting her. This lead better be worth it.
no, it's not opened up there. I'll give you guys some more volume too.
Well, she was right. Museum is in lockdown. Need to find a way inside.
L'hai vista?
It's too loud on my side.
Ormai non ci si può più nemmeno fidare delle suore.
So far. The aliens are back. It ain't so.
Cos'è stato?
Gotcha.
Noise. Oh yeah. Honestly, I don't remember much of the intricacies of the characters outside of the romance. And just who's who generally.
Che succede laggiù?
I like the music pretty well. Some of the mech concepts. Or the feel of it and all that.
Down you go, pal.
But I don't even remember how good it was. No, it didn't have like the most amazing story, but had a cool atmosphere for sure.
Non mi piace quel suono.
Weird.
Excuse me.
Non mi piace quel suono.
Off to the dreamlands.
Credo di aver sentito qualcosa.
Lips too powerful.
Sweet dreams.
Definitely not getting any high mark or a complicated AI or a stealth system you gotta apply a lot of thought to or anything. It's fun, and I mean you can just fight these guys too. It's kind of like a light immersive sim. Yeah, they'll kind of like walk and like flip around and stuff. I think it's just to work in your favor generally. Yeah, it's no smell, yeah. They're definitely not getting any bite marks or you don't have to apply yourself that hard or anything, but yeah, if it's something you don't do that often and you're generally just like beating ass, it's like it's not really like a big deal.
A shipment notice. Some kind of code on it.
Detesto annoiarmi.
A lookup table for breaking the code.
Your roommate, he whistles like a Mussolini man.
Detesto questa lingua.
There's a note on October 20th.
What we got going on here? Wasn't this supposed to be wrong though? The 4718. Code key dice. So just a different day. I mean, Wednesday's in the middle. Want to be 8, 4, 5, 6. Is that all it is? Without thinking about it much more. Let's see if that's just the answer. Based on weekday.
Spero tanto di vedere il progetto.
I've done Mare. Oh wait, 4718 8 5. You said the code didn't work. Maybe it actually arrived earlier. That'd be 1, 2, 9, 4. Is there not actually a puzzle to this? Is it literally just 4, 7, 1, 8? Thought he tried that though. I think I'm overthinking it. Arrived on the 20th. Was Mayor. Here's there. Supposed to use dice. Is there another note around here? This is October 15th. Is it like the week before? That would be a Friday then. Six, 3, 8, 0.
That's how it's done.
Okay, you're just supposed to go off of the other date. Vatican medicine. So somebody just had the date wrong when it came here. Thought it was like I was just slightly off, like, you know, time zone or something. I don't know.
This letter is from high up the food chain.
One thing I do wish is you could put your weapon down and still keep it on hand. Small thing, but walking around with like a giant pan takes up a lot of stuff. I mean, I get they don't want you to just like pick something out and carry it forever, but it's supposed to kind of just be scrounging up stuff and reacting.
Cos'era quel rumore?
Yeah, they're super stupid.
Whoops.
Maybe too dumb. Not even so. That's okay. There's a mix of action in there, and honestly, there's not too much fighting enemies anywho. Or hopefully not. I definitely don't like too many stealth, so I can... I kind of wish the guards would, like, if you beat them all up, stay out, stay down. You just gotta make sure to explore the first time.
This way, get in.
there in a bit. There's been a good amount of like different ways. I would say as far as Immersive Sims go, it's less about the technology and the different abilities you have and more just different routes. And the option to go loud or not. Quite a bit of routes. The level design's pretty,
I was just thinking, maybe this is too scary for an archaeologist.
I think I can handle it.
All right, tough guy. We have to find the stockroom. That's where I was supposed to meet Juliana.
a lot of locked doors and secret routes and all that kind of stuff. Which is cool. It makes it easier to get through the levels as you find more disguises and like more goofy shit.
Locked.
Let me get this open.
When they start teaching lockpicking in journalism school.
Oh, yes. It was my favorite class, right after arson.
Ehi, come va?
I hear someone.
This could get violent.
A parte quel testardo d'un prete che ho dovuto mandare via, niente di straordinario.
Per quanto tempo dobbiamo tenere chiuso il museo?
Oh yeah,
Beh,
this.
prima mandano qualcuno a fare una perquisizione approfondita. Il vostro compito è semplice. Fate in modo che nessuno entri senza permesso.
D'accordo.
I'll take care of that guy.
Meglio dare un'occhiata.
You fight well for an archaeologist.
I really like to go hands-on when I work.
That sounded like pretty big. I'm feeling the Troy on that line.
Rum, obviously.
So what's it like to be an archaeologist?
Well, you get to travel a lot. Sometimes bad people try to kill you. What's it like being a reporter?
Pretty much the same.
Jesus, that was loud.
This is the stockroom.
All right, let's see if we can find your contact.
I hope nothing's happened to her. That looks like
Bloody handprint, but could be anyone's.
a piece of cloth from a fascist uniform.
Might have been a fight.
Let's look around some more. That's the note I gave her.
Wonder what made her drop it.
It's not like Juliana. She always pays attention to details.
Juliana's identification card.
What if there was a find and she dropped it?
Or maybe she put it here for you to find.
That sounds like something Juliana would do.
She put a lot of
There's a
things here
photo
though.
of you here.
Photo of me?
Yes. Look.
Why would there be a photo of me in the Vatican?
A secret admirer, perhaps.
Let's keep looking for clues in the next room.
Okay, just give me a moment. I suspect Juliana was arrested and she resisted. You think she's hurt?
We don't have any proof of that. Don't assume the worst.
Footprints. From the spacing, I think they were running.
You know tracking.
We used to hunt white boar in the forest where I grew up.
Don't make me wait for another lockpick.
Is that a ring? Juliana.
Let's not jump to conclusions. Just
Look,
figure out what
Peters.
happened.
That's Juliana's ring.
Dov'è la suora assassina?
È rinchiusa nella torre dei Borgia.
Hanno capito perché ha ucciso Ridolfo?
Io sospetto che l'abbia vista fare qualche cosa di proibito. Comunque, l'anziano ha i suoi metodi per far parlare la gente.
Lady keeps running off.
Quando laveranno il sangue? Mi dà il volto a stomaco.
Non ci riguarda, Ventura vuole un'ispezione completa del magazzino. Se trovate qualcosa...
Sì, signore. Alleato a terra!
I could do that all day.
Where's the loot? We got stuff to find. I can't just walk away. Maybe I was supposed to walk. They needed a good beating, I guess.
Bella giornata!
What is the code on this thing, man?
Ecco, intorno.
Got like a blood print on one of those. Maybe there's something in the environment. Wonder if in that one cellar there's something like that. Got visible ink here. It's weird because doesn't it usually show when the light's on? I guess not.
Still got it.
Oh.
We'll take care of this.
It's only 20. Ancient artifact as good as taking a picture of someone cleaning something. I mean, I guess in a long time that could be a valuable photo, but not now. Do they have a thing? They don't have a map for everything. Or maybe they do. Yeah, there's medicine. I think there's still something in the barracks I missed. Not much, though. You did say before we do the next story thing, we should move on.
Padre.
Peace be with you, ma'am.
Or do all the side shit. So.
Borgia Tower. There it is.
Faithful.
Yeah, this will do nice.
What's up, bub?
Ehi, cos'è stato?
There you are. Where have you been?
I'm here, aren't I?
Well, we have to get going. I think Juliana is being held at the top of the tower.
Follow me.
È ancora lassù?
Alessandro se la sta lavorando. Sarà una giornata lunga.
Non posso crederci. È una suora per di più.
Tu credi che sia una suora? Ho sempre detto che sei troppo ingenuo.
Ehi, mi fido della gente. Non credo sia un difetto.
Che succede? Allora?
It's funny all the noise he makes when he like sneak kills someone. Very loud, lad. They don't notice. Yeah, the over-the-top sound effects are good. I always like the like noticeably over-the-top sound effects in like a lot of old movies. It wasn't about any kind of realism, it was just about impact. It was fun. And then at this point they're so distinct, it's become like iconic, right?
What if they'd done something to her? I put her in this situation.
Don't worry. We'll find her before anything happens. Tower.
I hope you're right.
It's appropriate. Surprise.
It is nice you don't have to always be crouched. It's kind of annoying in games when like there's just like a stealth mode. You have to be in the mode and you have to walk really slow and shit to stealth. Like you can just walk kind of slow and listen, it's fine. There's like a volume
There's
and
no
stuff.
lock.
Something's holding it in place on the other side.
Liana's key. I think the most crazy thing in this game is that my man just downs an entire lemon in one fucking like pull, man. Like holy hell. This guy's a fucking machine. Genetic freak.
Now what is this doing here?
I don't think I've ever even eaten a raw lemon, let alone just, yeah, absorbing the fucking thing. Dissimulate the lemon. I'm pretty hungry. Put in a lot of effort.
Nice meeting you here, Dr. Jones.
Pleasure's all mine, Miss Lombardi.
I hoped Juliana would be safe after joining the convent.
Oh yeah? Sounds like she was running away from something.
Juliana is a good person, and that makes you a lot of enemies these days.
Allora ha cantato.
Alessandro la sta vedendo ora.
Tutta questa sicurezza per una suora.
Ventura non vuole che nella torre girino altri ficcanaso, nel caso in cui dovessimo portare dentro altri piantagrane per interrogarli.
You brought friends.
Molto strano.
Laggiù! Alt! Prenderai almeno.
Don't quit, I just got started.
Sometimes they do the Indiana Jones one-liners. They'll come so long after the fight, or so expected after the fight, that they end up being kind of lame. Still fun, but... Yeah, that one was definitely more Baker for sure. Not quite the Higgs boson particle Baker from Death Stranding, but definitely Baker. Oh yeah, it's impressive that he's that close. Enough that you don't even notice, yeah. And if you're not like... I mean, most people kind of know Troy Baker if you play a lot of games, but... If you don't really, I mean, you probably...
It's locked.
Move.
You probably wouldn't think of it. Another,
Chi è il tuo contatto, eh? Te lo chiedo un'ultima volta, dopodiché io ti...
in other Indiana Jones games, it's usually just a completely different look and voice, and it worked fine. Like the Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis, I really like that one. The point and click, but he's pretty much like a different dude. You don't think of him as like the movie guy as much, so it's cool. Yeah, like if you play some games and you know anything about voice acting, you know Troy Baker, right? Because he's one of the most. He gets the most work. And he's in some pretty high profile shit. But if you don't, yeah, you might not even notice.
Ma con la faccia!
Gina!
E voi che diavolo siete?
Dr. Jones,
I'll deal with him.
aspetta che ti sento.
Just 3 quick ones, man. I do have an upgrade, I guess.
Tough gal. Couldn't get her to talk.
Communists.
È lui di cui mi avevi parlato?
Yes, Dr. Jones is an American who is looking for his missing cat.
Che bravo uomo. You must love your pet, as all good men do.
There's a very special place in my heart.
Amica mia.
Finalmente, amica mia. Oh.
Avevi perso questo.
Grazie mille. Senti, io rischio troppo di rimanere qui. Io devo andarmene. Dove sono le chiavi? È tutto libero.
Wait, you said you had information for Dr. Jones.
The Vatican has been spying on you since you were digging in Siwa. This goes high up, Dr. Jones. You must have stumbled on something of great value to them.
It's a great circle?
I found this document from the Vatican secret agency authorizing Bartholomew. In this key, we'll open a locked door in the tower. Maybe your cat is up there, huh?
Thanks.
I think these are the moments where you can tell it's more of like a Troy when he does these like big big eye smiley like faces. It's not that Harrison Ford doesn't have like a smiley face thing sometimes, but kind of looks just a little bizarre. Instead of like raw like charisma like Harrison Ford would have. Kind of looks like goofy here and there with the smiley thing going on. Like his lips are more curled back or something. I don't know how you describe it. Maybe we should watch through the movies before we're done with this and the full lowdown.
All right, you help me.
I mean, obviously they face scan Troy Baker. I mean, that's why it looks like you kind of see the Troy Baker face and the Harrison Ford here.
What can I do for you?
First, I must set up a meeting with a well-informed third party. I will leave a note for you with instruction in the Sistine Chapel.
You can just kind of do it here and there.
It's like pulling teeth with this lady. You know what I mean. Vatican spies, huh? Definitely explains a few things. Well, now that I have this key, I should look for that locked door. What do you know? Skeletons in the closet.
The Venus figure.
Where this belongs.
Famous. You could see Harrison Ford standing right next to Todd and Ray Baker at the Game Awards. We need a reblast. I think honestly part of it's just the tech they're using for face scan. Because I mean, you think of like in The Last of Us 2 or The Last of Us 1. I mean, that's Troy Baker as what's his name? And you can't even see it on him. It doesn't look like him at all. In this, you get like a little bit of it in the face scan. Honestly, I think it's more just like how they did the face scanning and like molded him to look like Harrison Ford. I don't think it's a problem. You just kind of know. Like,
Huh? What is this place?
oh, I thought that was a cat. I was like, dude, that's the biggest cat I've ever seen. What the hell is that? Like, that was a glitch. I mean, like a cat noise. There is some cat here, though. There's the cat. throttle.
Sounds fascinating.
Pretty chill critters, man. The other adventure book must be in the story or something. Or it is one of these. Oh, that's the vendor. That might be an actual one. What is that? It's probably one in that chest, too. We're close to wrapping it up. The ancient dildos must be in the next zone. Or not zone, but they're probably not on the map because they don't want to show off the next like tomb or some shit. Another mystery there. Here. I mean, there's the safe, but
Someone's been doing some bird watching.
there's the Zeppelin the buddies came. When and where was the Hindenburg disaster again? I don't know when we phased out giant like Zeppelins and shit. Honestly, like I've only ever seen like a blimp. They're at like with like the tire, the Goodyear bullshit or whatever. I don't think I've ever seen any that weren't for an ad. New York City. Alright. IRIATA. Let me write this down. S. Lakehurst, New Jersey. Oh. And what was the cause of that again? Was it just some fuck up or was it like malicious? I honestly don't remember. Like I just know of it because it's like a very distinct visual, but I don't really know the story in a long time. Can't open the map. Okay, broken right now. There we go. Well, like pause the game and then press select. Wasn't working. There's a little bit of jank like that, but not a big. IR, so 5. IA 858. SA7587 SA5879. I wrote it down wrong. Or it's broken, like the menu is here. Let's go up. Let me just in order. IR IA TA S. Written right. Yeah, probably it's a fuck up. Oh, you mean for the Hindenburg disaster? Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that's part of why we're not floating around in a lot of those. IR, so 5, IA, 8, 5, 8, TA, 7, 5, 8, 7, SAS 9. 5, 8, 7, 9. Could be bug. Because the menu's bugged right now. I have to like buffer in this by pausing the game. Whatever. Let's just do it real quick. It very well might be that I just fucked up the puzzle, but I'd rather not take any chances.
What is this place? What's this?
Oh, something I missed. I already got that. Forgot I got it there. Just messed something up. There's actually quite a bit of notes. I think they might all be inside of this thing. Say, I speak for God and not for myself. The dim and wasteful those been brave. Just all look and the citizen to watch the fine. To like an order to these. Looking at this wrong. IR 5 IA TA. I read the cursive wrong. IR IA. Is that an S? This supposed to be an R? Very few S's to compare it again. Could be an R. Maybe there's like an ordering thing going on here. These puppers, man. All this noise. And 5879. It's like reversed for no reason. You looking at it wrong, or there's something else going on here? Dog have anything going on? Yeah. Weird.
Someone's been doing some bird watching.
Like, unless there's a lot of other info, I mean, it doesn't seem like there's much else going on here. It's weird because I could have sworn I picked up the father and son mystery when I was up in there, but maybe it was like it came in slow, and it's supposed to be after she gives you the thing. Secret messages. I'm worried that it might be bugged because of the menu's not working earlier. But really I just have fucked up the puzzle. Not sure what else it is. I mean, it's those letters, and you cross-reference them here, and I mean that's the order you get. So unless there's a different order, or you got one of these letters wrong. Ria Casa? There's the I at the very top too, yeah. Okay. Yeah, IR5 Uriatas. I was like, maybe I have to make like a word and then do it, but and 5 8 TA 7587 say 9. Seems right. There's not like there's any other info to like make me think it's not the most like intuitive answer. Maybe. Yeah. It's not an A, it's an O. Where? Oh, the last one. Divino instead of Divina. Jesus. I don't think this is handwritten. I think it's a typeset thing. That's probably part of the issue. All the O's have that. Yeah, it's an O. That makes sense. Oh, that's a weird one. Yeah, it's a weird reason for that to happen. Yeah, fuck cursive, man. When you put your fucking, yeah, you're gonna write cursive, don't put the fucking, like, it has to go really high up on the O at the end, man. Like, then it just looks like an A. Instead of an A, it's an O. That would be... 3. I was like, man, I don't think this is a wild puzzle. They don't really have crazy puzzles in this, so... I couldn't figure out what the problem was.
That's it.
Yeah, do they not teach it at all anymore? They taught us back in the day, so I mean, I could write it, but... My handwriting looks so bad in normal print.
Used to roll of me. Back when I filmed the cat mummy. Sister Juliana was right.
Henry Walton Jones, Jr. Junior. They know all about him, I guess. Even got pictures of Antonio.
What do we have here?
If I want to try, my handwriting can be legible enough, but usually it's just fucking pure shite. Yeah, the animal noises are definitely a little questionable. He's all nose. What is that? The Holy Grail.
They were even spying on you, Dad?
Need to go back to Antonio. Random books. Alright, time to wrap up everything. American mystery 2 feet away, apparently. Gentlemen. What are these? Look like fucking like reeds of grass or just chomping on like a reed. Clear.
Buongiorno, caro padre. E saremo degni delle promesse di Cristo.
Rimetti a noi i nostri debiti, come noi li rimettiamo ai nostri.
A note from Miss Lombardi.
Gloria al Padre e al Figlio. Come era nel principio, ora e sempre, Padre nostro che sei nei cieli.
Random code 10 miles away. These kinds of ones probably aren't necessary. Well, I mean, and it's kind of just a random note, in a random place to a code pretty far away. I guess that's not a huge deal. Doesn't amount to much more than busy work, but I mean, if you're still exploring everything, I guess it rewards your exploration and lets you
This'll do.
some kind of... You have to check back over your notes with a bit more agency, I guess, and that can be kind of fun, pouring over notes and having it kind of pan out and shit. Thank God for this black shirt outfit.
Come andiamo?
What's up, buddy? Hello, fascist number 1. Let's see. $18.91.
Still got it.
Commander's getting suspicious. In front of Laura.
Why were you going to Peru, Dr. Lombardi?
Well, we should probably knock all these out before we turn in a few more things. We'll see if I end up 100%ing these in the future, but not too many left. Depends on how reasonably sized the areas are.
Masterful craftsmanship.
Got some stuff on the far left and the far right. The stuff on the far left we're gonna get naturally. They're not showing everything either already. So. I'll talk to Antonio. Those are pretty far away. Antonio first.
This works.
I can't believe it, Indy. You found all the inscriptions. Oh, and when I was moving poor Crescenzo from his study, I found one of these strange artifacts.
Another fucking.
I thought you'd want it.
One of these bad boys.
I'm sure you will
How
know
did this end up in the Vatican?
Well, what did you find out about these, Antonio? I guess he hasn't had a chance to. Time for some cleanup. You can just donate. That's cute. You don't get anything, you just give up your money. Each area has its own currency. Makes sense. I'm sure we'll be globetrotting once we get out of here.
Perfetto. No, più a sinistra.
I need to get out of sight first.
Come va, soldato? E ora che c'è? Voglia di fare.
It felt like I missed something up here. That counts as ceiling, apparently. It's weird. Those are just the collectibles. I don't think I've even mattered for stealing ever. It's annoying. Gentlemen. I was after the food, but yeah. Well, you can't even hurt the dog, so it's the maximum. Indeed, the dog kill. They don't like kill the dogs. For better or worse, because they'll just keep getting back up after you scare them until everybody's gone, and then they'll disappear. So it makes for an annoying enemy, but I get that brand-wise they don't want Indy cracking the dog's neck like it's Call of Duty or something, right? Little snap, crackle, pop. think anybody likes hearing animal pain noises. It's just the innocence. I don't know if another purchasable book counts. We'll find out. These might be separate.
Oh, it's you again. Do you have anything?
I have to come back here after later areas. Doesn't show this one on the list, but I think this might be the one with the test I never opened. I don't know how to open it. There must be a code around here somewhere. Oh, he had a note on him. November last year. Would have been nice if it was kind of like laid on top of him or something, but all it said was drag body. November of last year. When is this? 1938. I'm sure they would use the American way of doing this too, right?
I surprise myself sometimes.
37. Where the month comes first. I'll just not think about that.
I'll read through this.
Although I don't know what other countries do that too. Yeah, they had month and then year. Which maybe would that still work? They don't have the day. Isn't it usually day, month, then year? I guess it might be fine. I don't know how they would do it in the 30s in Italy. Field notes, these ones right here, and honestly after that we should be about good.
Che tempo.
I think we can actually fast travel to that one. Might even be quicker, unless it lets me do this. Because what, I haven't 100% of the Castell. Like one thing missing. shit. The black shirts do work out here too, nice.
Ehi, che mi racconti?
Not an area I want to go back through, that's for sure, but...
A me sembra tutta un Sì, le uniformi non sono belle. Ma sai quanto ho aspettato?
Mussolini's building an army greater than those of Rome. Who's gonna tell him, man?
Facciamoci incantare quelle belle.
Oh, we needed a... I had to come back for this, huh? That's special. It's just extra shortcut, essentially.
Oh, let's see here. Dictators. Always surrounded by yes men.
Something to break that up. Because we don't need the cash. No, we just need to get the fuck out of here. Did they really make you get that entire disguise just to come back to see a fucking propaganda poster? I would say the limit of like I don't mind just running around finding like collectibles in a dense environment if they're fun and stuff, but I think the limit is probably stuff that's like got very little value and like gameplay, tedium, and then like the reward's not even interesting. Like it's purely just checklist. At that point, you probably should just not have it. It's only hopefully that's the worst of it.
Buona giornata.
Now I gotta like find shortcuts and shit. I don't remember where all that is. Oh, this room is like nothing. This only points to the way out, not the way there. Since this was kind of a linear level, well, they added a few shortcuts. There's a lot of fucking around. At least you can use this outfit and you don't have to stealth past everyone. They still have captains though for some reason. Could have probably done without that, but all right. Do one more run.
Arrenditi finché puoi.
They're still looking for him.
Cade questo! Rovinalo!
They just magically know it's them. Not any kind of communication. Yeah, like I'd say that trip was probably not worth it. Cutting down on that shit. I like it. The upgrades, I like exploring and stuff. It's comfy, but gotta make that rewarding for the people who want to go that hard on your game, not just like heavy busy work. All right. I'll return information to Gina. Alright, looks like the rest of everything is probably gonna be just out there. Don't have any more field notes that aren't pictures. And ancient relics are all out there. Cool. Oh, we did a pretty good job, I'd say. It's the closest one. Sistine Chapel.
Just my size.
It disappears.
Salve.
Grazie, Signore, con te. Maria, Madre di Dio.
Just assume nobody else is touching the Bible at the middle of
Prega
the
per noi, Santa Madre di
Sistine
Dio.
Chapel. Must have been a huge pain in the ass, man.
Gementi piangenti in questa valle di lacrime.
To, you know, paint the Sistine Chapel.
A te sospiriamo, gementi piangenti in questa valle di lacrime.
I don't know. Story time.
Che Dio sia con voi, Padre.
The Lord be with you, Father.
Rimetti a noi i nostri debiti.
I meet our villains, probably. Yeah, that's cool. It'd be interesting to go to the actual Sistine Chapel someday. I mean, I assume that's relatively accurate. Why wouldn't they make it accurate? Who was it? Michelangelo? Is that who painted it? What the fuck was it? Pretty sure it was, right? Is it supposed to be like him solo, or do you like some help? Not how long it took either. I don't remember. The guys who wanted wine. Luckily, these are not part of the checklist. The wine ship.
Fountain of Confession. Didn't look like this back in the days of Augur the Giant. Oh, let's see here.
Oh, wait, I can't give them some wine. Here you go, fellas. A bottle on Mussolini.
Alfredo, ci vorrebbe un bel bicchiere di vino per festeggiare i lavori.
Mi sembra un'ottima idea. Però il vino...
Oh, per noi? Sei un santo, amico mio.
I didn't realize the Vatican had so many fucking dragons, man. What did the dragons like signify religiously?
And the sacred doors opened.
It's not just because they're like cool, man. Like, I'm sure that this isn't like 100% accurate, but you'd imagine some of these statues are real. I guess I'm too used to dragons being a very just kind of like more fantastical kind of fantasy media type of thing these days. Kind of fun seeing this like modern like UI element on the bottom left, like the Indiana Jones thing, where they've kind of got like a drawn picture of silhouette of them there. Honestly, I feel like they probably could have done something that felt a little less like modern day. I think the era of UIs being like textured or like, you know, like so looking like kind of in world or fancy in that way is, I wouldn't say gone, but it's been definitely taking a break.
Somebody lost a claw.
Hey, Stramble!
Jesus!
What have you found?
Jaina.
Is this a hidden door, Dr. Jones?
Where's my hat?
Are you pursuing some forbidden secret, perhaps?
Look, Jaina, this has been swell. And I hope you find your sister, but I work best on my own. Where's my hat?
It's here. Now, How do we open this?
I got stuff to find first, you know.
Well, I found this claw. Huh?
What else we got over here, man? Particular area we want this thing. I figured they need to like face each other or some shit. The classic.
Perfect. Sounds like they did something.
Incredible. The fountain! It's rotating! Look, there's a handle. I say we try pushing it. I've never seen it. Is it locked?
Jesus.
Yeah.
Chatty.
That must be the entrance, but it's locked up tight.
What happens if you turn those handles?
Hopefully this isn't common. The yappy side part there.
Baptism. To be cleansed of sin.
Why is that man holding a bucket?
It's a receptacle to carry holy water for baptizing.
The Holy City seems to be a place full of mystery.
Sister, you don't know the half of it.
Man, need some Wawa. It's disappeared. field. Some of these are just staying forward. A lot of these are underground. And then on the other side. Plenty of pictures to take.
Is it still locked?
Afraid so.
Luckily, none of the soldiers 2 feet away are seeing or hearing this shit. It's quite the setup. There's literally someone like right there. It's not like the Kyra bit in Raiders where he's working kind of in disguise without them seeing him. But they're trying to be sneaky. Like this is like you can't really sneak this. What's up, Bradley's? Johnson, we're gonna bounce. What the hell is this guy talking?
Could be the Ark of Bulrushes. It carried Moses down the Nile.
That doesn't look like baby Moses. How did you find this place?
There was a old scroll inside the chest. Let's just save it for another time, huh?
Wait, what's this too? Other rock. Oh yeah. Can only do it on the bottom though. Not the sides. Oh, he switched to different ones. Kind of janky control. That worked.
We did it, Strambo.
We sure did.
photos. Guess I don't want to be too worried about like finding all the shit to the point where you're not like immersed in it. I think that kind of checklisty stuff can be like anti-immersion.
No, I'm going inside. I don't need a...
Are you coming?
This lady won't take no for an answer.
Pre-flight.
It's a long way down, isn't
Because
it?
they got some weird pipe or something.
Just be careful.
I'm always careful.
There's something out here.
If it wasn't clear by now, you're a missing cat and my sister are connected.
Of course they are. And the connection is Voss.
Something over here. Shows I'm like on top of it. Weird. Oh, it bros.
Okay. A chariot drawn by a black and white sphinx.
Bizarre. Gotta stop the Tomb Raiding because I got a fucking collectible card to go find.
Something about flames. What does it say, Professor?
Heed the trials of Augur, a bold chase glory and perish in flames. The worthy walks wisely and enters.
Perishing flames.
That's what it says.
Jones, are you okay?
Just great. How the first trial?
It's closing again. What are you doing?
What do you think? Trying to get out of here.
Oh, there you are. Get up here.
Yes, ma'am.
This seems like some kind of test.
Most cultures have tests of courage or agility, or wisdom, often meant to prove that a person is ready to be an adult.
Any loot? Now we're playing Tomb Raider.
Watch it. Oh, thank God.
Spooky.
That wasn't so bad, was it?
What is this place? Everything in here is so big.
Like it was made for giants.
Giants do not exist in real life, Dr. Jones.
keep hearing that.
More dragons. Look at this gate.
Need some kind of key to open.
Key or keys?
Face the challenges of silver and gold. Forge the sacred keys.
Split off and finish these. Okay, quick opening though. Cools it off. Very good at saying what we already know. Like I said, hopefully she's not a common thing. She's pretty annoying.
How did the clergy manage to keep all of this secret?
Common priests have no clue. Whatever this secret order is, it's strictly for the Vatican's inner circle.
What does it say?
Conferences.
When thou passeth through the fires of sin, forsake not the secret, and the flame shall not kindle upon thee.
I don't like this.
Run again.
What is that?
Beats me.
Must be part of his challenge.
Can see the weird blurry graininess of the stream in this place pretty hard. What if you could whip that from here and just glitch him out?
Mind if I borrow this? Passing through fire is a reference to Isaiah.
Do you think it's literal?
That's not good.
Did you get burned?
Yeah! Pretty sure it's literal.
Hey, I'm trapped here.
Hang on. I'll figure this out.
Are you sure you know? Oh man, you'll pass it to me. I'll take it to the other side. There has to be a way to open the gate.
I know. It's gotta be a test. Here.
Meet me on the other side. Look out! It's getting hotter.
We are going to die.
It's so hot. I can barely breathe.
Like the roof's filling with lava. The destruction of your oxygen and all that. God, they really have her just never stop talking.
Thanks for the help. What about the fire?
You'll have to find a way over it. Come on.
Liked it better when she wasn't around us, man.
Let's go. Oh, thank God we're out of there.
Very talky. I don't know if that's supposed to be part of the joke with her. He just says a lot of shit everybody knows or what.
Angel is carrying the blaze.
Rides a little too close to your modern AAA game that doesn't trust you to do anything. But the rest of the game's been fine on that, so maybe it is just more of a character thing. Or they have no faith in you and the main story. Because a lot of that other stuff was side shit, so.
Fire of forgiveness.
Is this the thing blacksmiths
Getting the
work?
God of War Ragnarok.
It's a fort.
I mean, them talking a bunch and him being annoyed at his side character, that's pretty common. But I mean, you don't want it too much in the game.
Yes, that's what I mean. A forge.
Weird shuffling she does, or everybody does when they're next to you.
The metal is flowing into the mold.
It sure is.
You know, I could tell right away you were not a priest. They're usually very clean and tidy.
Watch it. I shower. Just perhaps less frequently out on the field.
That's one.
The keys of St. Peter. A symbol of the Holy See.
Of course, the keys to heaven. I've seen them on the Vatican flag.
Them discussing like the history, the lore, all that kind of stuff, that's fine. Help with puzzles though. Got something weird going on here. Yeah, we'll see how performative the actual like puzzle traps and stuff are. If it's just to make it kind of like look like it is something, or if you really feel it, right? Coming off of Tomb Raider, that's kind of funny. Where it's like traps galore. But having like budget and more like of a dynamic kind of gameplay system, there's a lot more potential for cool, like looking around and making sure you're not doing any weird traps and mixing puzzles into it and shit. I mean, that's the goal, but the problem is mass appeal and having zero faith in the player. But we'll see if that becomes an issue or not. Or it's just like mindless. I mean, as long as it's still fun and just like a that piece with.
It worked. It's weighing it down.
I think they could have the best of both worlds. Because they give you an option to have like storyteller puzzles and then like
I've never seen a place
minimal
like this.
guides, and we just have the minimals.
Probably not par for the course in journalism to explore hidden catacombs.
No. Usually it's things like spying on secret fascist meetings and reporting from the Ethiopian front.
Let the light guide your path.
It's a bit hot in here.
What's wrong? Bothered by a little heat?
Of course not. I'm a journalist.
Good. Because it's gonna get a hell of a lot hotter than this.
Wahoo! Wahoo!
I feel like these statues are judging me.
Yes. We gotta go turn this first one.
Are you sure about this? It's fine. Watch out!
I'm fine.
Dio mio. They don't want people to get in, do they?
Just another day in the office. Let's try something else.
React. That's like tell you you're good or something. I gotta assume there's some on either side. Maybe we can climb these or something. Question is, am I supposed to move them to climb them?
Gina, help me.
Oh.
Nice work.
There's like, you could just kind of get it in between and everything. Just walk into the wall.
Oh, you had doubts? Angels bearing flaming swords, guarding the gates to paradise.
Another forge, Dr. Jones.
Yes, we all know. I could probably do with giving her a little less, like, obvious dialogue.
All my finds are special, but only one has been stolen by an agent of the Holy See who traveled halfway around the world, broke into my museum, and fought me for it. There's something fishy going on. I need to know what.
Okay, let's open it.
Fucking AI, dude. Calm down, man.
Home to a secret organization that's been working in the Vatican for over a century.
This place looks very old.
My guess, 6th century.
Dr. Jones, lights.
Metatron. Books. Another entrance. I doubt anybody's running through all that shit just to get here.
key? No problem. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
We got people around. And then he does that. We're whispering and then he goes, "Wow." Secret.
Never heard this prayer before.
Ancient Vatican relic. Oh, there was one way back. Is it? Well, at least they let me go back.
Beautiful.
Drop the damn dildo in the fucking drink down here. Gotta keep an eye out. It's so dark. Ancient Vatican, yeah, they found the way to make the perfect dildo. It's an ancient secret. Not supposed to know it. It looked like it was actually in the room to the left. Must have opened up later. I didn't notice. There's like secret little areas and stuff, but there's like not a lot. So it's like you don't actually expect the need to go back and double check. These journals though, they fill you in, that's for sure. They do take some of the discovery out of it, but it is what it is. That's 57 out of 58. Yep. Getting hungry. Might pick up a Zaw. The schedule's funky. Here it started streaming. I was kind of wanted to watch that inscription, but I want to keep rolling on this. We'll take a food break when we get out of here. Let's catch the VODs.
What language? This language.
Do you know it?
It's familiar. Parts of it look like cuneiform.
I thought you were an expert, Dr. Jones.
I am. Only one person in the world that knows more about dead languages than me.
Marcus?
Who's that?
Your sister, Dr. Laura Lombardi.
Marcus, he's not knowledgeable enough.
Brother Locus traveled to the New World and located the word in a school.
think he'd take
Locus,
him.
huh? Brother Locus received minimal injuries during retrieval. I don't know about minimal. It appears in the form of a cat and has been placed in the treasury of esoteric artifacts. We have to find this treasury, Gina. Maybe there's some clues in here.
Something strange about this painting.
Oh yeah? You an art critic too?
Rosie wouldn't take the entire thing. Yeah.
Concerning the origin of the Nephilim order.
Nephilim? What's that?
Hebrew for giant. Children of fallen angels in Judeo-Christian mythology. This looks like some sort of historical record or maybe an origin myth. A tribe of giants swore loyalty to St. Peter during the founding of the Christian church to atone for their ancestral sin.
Oh, sounds very historical.
Myth or history? Just different ways of interpreting the past.
Wait, there is something behind the painting.
Show me.
A secret door.
Well, go ahead. Open it. A version of the Bible I've never seen before.
Be scatty.
It's like an account of the Crusades.
Stuck. Can you help me out, Dr. Jones?
No.
It's a book of prayers.
Dr. Jones, I need help with this.
I need to make sure I have everything before they ship me out of here, lady. I'm gonna have to wait.
It's stuck. Can you help me out, Dr. Jones? Someone's coming.
Get in, quick!
There, buddy.
I can hear someone back there.
Let's keep going. There's gotta be an exit up ahead.
The children of fallen angels?
In the Book of Enoch, the Nephilim corrupted God's creation,
Book of
triggering the
Enoch.
Great Flood, which cleansed the earth.
I hope I never meet one of those. Are we trapped? Is this a dead end?
That doesn't make sense.
Can I break this? To wait for her to decide for us to break out.
There is a symbol here. And what does a world-class archaeologist make of it?
It's the same symbol Antonio and I found in the library.
Antonio?
I do have friends.
Huh. How did you... Amatsa.
I give you the Vatican's treasury of esoteric artifacts. Something there?
No. Just shadows.
Is this your cut, Mummy?
They built quite the collection here.
Come look at this.
Never seen anything like this.
Well, look when I'm damn well ready to look. Have you know?
Is this what you were searching for?
Jesus, give it a rest, lady.
I don't see a cat mummy anywhere, Dr. Jones.
Not easy to spot with an untrained eye.
It takes a trained eye to spot a cat?
Not just any cat. Look, Gina, maybe you should leave this to the professional, all right?
Not until I found my sister, Dr. Jones. Dr. Jones, look. I think I found it.
That's it.
Well, luckily I have a trained eye.
Guess we have to wait for her to open this.
There you are, my friend.
Iglokos vitutus est.
That's a real-life giant, Dr. Jones.
Yep. You're Locust, right?
Santos reliquies reponi.
Sure. Bad first impressions and all that, but that's water under the bridge. Doesn't mean that we can't still talk this out like civilized. I guess not.
Et dignes des morte bellatoris.
I can take you on.
Pueri estis in.
Now on your own side.
The big one. That guy's just really annoying even in the background. Guess he does not want to hear you.
I can take you on.
He's a nice guy though. Has a lot of health.
Et dignes des morte bellatoris.
Behind you, big guy.
Are you even trying?
Et dignes des
All right, buddy. Trying to have her do stuff, but she just throws crap at him and misses every time.
Are you even trying?
Why are they having him repeat his dialogue? Oh.
I can feel a pulse.
Is he dead?
We don't want to be here when he wakes up.
I want to get into the side room. They better not make you come all the way back.
Se il Papa lo viene a sapere, sarà la fine per me.
Amico mio, il Papa è debole, moribondo. Preferireste irritare lui o irritare me?
Però la mia fiducia in voi, finito?
Mussolini.
Vertrauen. Ein wunderbares Konzept. Nicht wahr, Herr Voss?
Vertrauen, Exzellenz, ist unabdingbar für den Sieg. Das verstehen Sie sicherlich, Pater Ventura.
This our main bad guy
Ho
has the
accettato di
vibe.
mostrarvi la sala del tesoro segreta, ma non si può prendere niente.
mio vecchio caro amico. Non vorrete certo deludermi, vero? Herr Voss prenderà quello che gli serve.
Ma Benito, il Papa mi ucciderà.
Ich glaube, es gibt schlimmere Dinge als den Tod. Pater Ventura.
Was meinen Sie damit?
Kommen Sie kurz. Stellen Sie sich die Schmach vor, mit der ein Mann leben muss, wenn sein Privates an die Öffentlichkeit gelangt. Die allerschlimmsten Sünden, die Gott mit dem Tod bestraft, vor aller Augen offengelegt.
Was hat man Ihnen erzählt?
Ich vertraue nicht auf bloßen Klatsch und Tratsch, Pater. Ich vertraue ihr darauf, wie die Muskeln um ihren Mund zucken, wie sich ihr orbicularis oris zusammenzieht. Ihre himmelschreiten Sünden stehen ihr buchstäblich ins Gesicht geschrieben. Widerwärtige Verbrechen gegen den Heiligen Geist. Geben Sie mir, was ich will, oder Sie werden zum Ausgestoßenen. Ein Schandfleck auf dem Antlitz der Kirche. Haben Sie das verstanden, Tat?
Sa essere molto persuasivo, non è vero?
Na gut. Folgen Sie mir.
Sind das die Schätze, die Berlin haben will, Herr Voss?
The cat. Break it open. We're gonna hear the Great Circle. Looks like there's a few pieces. Quite a few.
Was ist das?
Die Relikte des großen Kreises, Exzellenz.
The Great Circle. Die Kirche soll Jahrhunderte gebraucht haben, diese dreisten Relikte des großen Kreises zu finden. Und es sind nicht
This guy's gonna be on our side.
Keine Sorge, Pater. Es sind nur noch 4 Stück, die gefunden werden müssen. Was dank der systematischen Effizienz deutscher Archäologen nur eine Frage von Wochen sein wird.
Ich muss Sie warnen, Herr Voss. Die Relikte sind gefährlich. Sie sollen Kräfte bürgen, die nicht von dieser Welt sind.
Und genau deswegen will der Führer sie haben.
Ich erwarte, dass auch Italien von diesem Vorhaben profitiert, Herr Voss.
Vertrauen Sie mir, Exzellenz. Sobald wir alle Relikte haben, werden unsere beider Nationen unaufhaltsam sein.
Molto bene! Felice che abbiamo risolto questa faccenda in modo amichevole.
Bereitet den Abflug vor. Danke für Ihre Mitarbeit. Arrivederci.
Bravo!
Oh.
I didn't feel like he's working with them necessarily.
Hey, where are you going?
Following the Nazis. Back to Giza.
Back?
Yeah, that's what I said. Let's find out what they locked up.
They're from a long time ago.
Great circle artifact.
I cannot open. Do you still have that pendant of yours, Otto Jones?
Easter Island. Got it everywhere. But what is the Great Circle?
Open the door. Try that pendant of yours.
Quite the collection.
They definitely didn't try to buck tradition.
I cannot open the door.
Just the constant blabbering, reminding you what's going on, like you're an absolute fucking ape or something. It's like I can, the light's on it. It's in the dead center of the room. I know. I can explore a little bit.
Jones, do you still have it?
I just don't know why anybody ever thought this was a good idea in any game. Have the constant yapping, reminding you where things are. I mean, if they didn't want you to, like, explore around and see stuff,
To stop Ventura.
and they wanted it just to keep moving, then you don't put side stuff in, right?
I cannot open the door. Try that pendant of yours. I cannot open the door.
Henry Jones Jr.
Always thought it was a damn shame what happened to Andres.
Jesus, shut the fuck up.
I cannot open the door. Try that pendant of yours.
Finished everything. Like, really, what are they thinking? What, is there anybody on Earth who has ever thought that was a good thing?
You ran way over your head, Gina.
You found your cat.
In pieces.
Now I want to find Laura.
You have any idea of the archaeological significance of the Great Circle? I'm not letting this one go.
I don't care about your Great Circle. I just care about my sister.
I've had a run-in with the Nazis before, and trust me, it ain't a walk in the park.
Okay, then. Let's see if you can keep up.
If I can keep... What do you mean if I can keep up?
Did not like this chick so far. Her big play, maybe getting captured.
Too slow, Strambo.
No, wait.
Das sind alle. Schickt uns rauf. Was war das? Gott will nicht, dass wir die Stadt verlassen, Franz. Hör auf. War nur Spaß.
Ist wahrscheinlich nur die miese italienische Technik.
War Leonardo da Vinci nicht Italiener?
Wer?
Nichts. Nur der größte Erfinder aller Zeiten.
Nie von ihm gehört.
Wie kann man mit so wenig Hirn überhaupt leben?
Mist. Nun?
Nice little view. AAA climbing section. I assume there's no secret to be found in here. Like a actual section. Set piece section. Really wouldn't want to slow down anyways. I do think the pace of the story.
Hier ist einer am Boden!
Nichts.
Mann am Boden!
Off to the dreamlands.
Kick a gun.
Nein.
Very loud
Nichts.
though.
Gotcha.
Hallo, schneller, ihr verzögert unseren Abflug.
That is a rickety looking strap.
Father Gallagher.
Oh, hi there.
Why are you not in your cassock? And not in the library with Father Antonio?
Just want to check out the view. You know, us Americans always nosing about.
With a gun and a whip.
Always out the whip.
You'd be surprised how often it comes in handy.
Traitors, conspirators, liars! And now I also have to deal with spies? Fate ciò che volete con lui. Mi occuperò di Antonio.
Monsieur. Bois.
Demone? Demone! Uccidete il demone!
Bereit machen zum Abflug.
Yeah, he doesn't seem like he's a bad guy. That seems like a bad idea. Oh shit, there's a bunch of them.
Buona fortuna, amico mio.
Antonio is cool. Playing that fucking jazz, man. Give me more Antonio so I could... Oh shit, we're still on this thing. Gigantic super Nazis up on I figured they just cut to you inside of it. It's cool, you did the whole section.
You again?
Yes, me again! Help me up!
Wait! Don't move! I said don't move!
I'm okay! Thanks for asking!
Going. I didn't catch the document which places haven't. He said there was 4 more pieces to the Great Circle, or the tablet.
Fresh air.
Why are you following me, Strumble?
Oh, don't flatter yourself. The Great Circle's the biggest mystery in all of archaeology. Do you even know what it is?
Some kind of a fancy ring you're gonna put in your museum, perhaps?
No.
What?
Do you have any lipstick? Give it to me. Right. That's the Earth. Now, throughout history, mankind has built sites of great spiritual significance. Siwa, Giza, Persepolis, Mohenjo-Daro, Sukhothai, Nazca, Machu Picchu. Now, here's the strange part. If you were to draw a line through these ancient sites around the globe, you get a perfectly aligned circle.
The Great Circle.
Exactly.
Sounds like a coincidence to me.
Maybe you're right. Maybe it's just a fluke. Or maybe Voss found something that connects these stone relics to the Great Circle.
Nazis don't care about history, Dr. Jones. They only care about power.
Legend says that the Great Circle does have some power, something about its geometry, a deeper force that connects these sites.
Yeah, but that's superstition. And I don't believe in superstition.
Neither do I. But if Voss thinks those stone relics can help the Reich, then we have to find them before he does.
No, you have to find them. I have to find my sister.
Sorry.
I do have a pen, do you know that? I'm a journalist.
So she said, over and over.
It's an antique, by the way.
What?
A hairpin. Early 19th century.
That was a gift from my sister.
Well, it should be very useful somehow.
Yeah. It is quite lovely. Seems to be something.
Wow.
Well, how about that?
Laura didn't tell me about that. I could have used it back in prison.
You were in prison.
There's so many things you don't know about me.
Well, it is a long way to Giza. Right. Gotta get some shut-eye.
The Halo, man. The flood. My God. This made it Brendan Fraser, Journey to the Center of the Earth bullshit. Giza. Egypt. We're gonna see, what's his last one? They could actually get him. I think he still works a bit. What's his fucking name?
We're about to land. This place will be crawling with Nazis any second.
Okay, let's go. There's a service hatch in the back. Let's get out this way.
So, what's your plan once we arrive in Giza?
I have a contact who's expecting me. An old friend of my sister.
What do we have here?
Signed to Hitler.
Come on, we don't have much time.
Signed by the Fuhrer himself. A lot must be riding on this expedition.
The big
could
man.
learn something from this.
You must be able to get back on here. Otherwise these would be visible. I'm getting hungry. I might actually take a... Once we get down to Ginza and get set up, take like an hour, do a break, some grub.
Here's the hatch. Are you going to open it?
No. How do they do it? Like, doesn't make it seem more immersive. Exploring, man.
Welcome to Giza!
Herr Littler! Sind Sie fetter geworden? Zu viel italienische Pasta vielleicht?
Ihre geistlosen Bemerkungen ziehen vielleicht bei den Schwachköpfen der Wehrmacht, Oberst Ganz. Mich interessiert vielmehr, was Sie in meiner Abwesenheit mit meiner Ausgrabungsstelle angerichtet haben.
Ich bin auf persönlichen Wunsch des Führers hier. Sie sind mir unterstellt. Finden Sie gefälligst die restlichen Relikte, damit ich sie dem Führer bringen kann. Oder ich lasse Sie erschießen. Fällt Ihnen das besser? Möchten Sie das, hä?
Jetzt amüsieren Sie mich aber, Oberst. So wie ein Dorftrottel die Leute mit seinen drolligen Marotten amüsiert. Und jetzt genug der Albernheiten. Bringen Sie den Riesen zum Reden, haben Sie es verstanden?
Den Riesen werde ich heute Nachmittag eingehend verhören. Machen Sie sich mal keine Sorgen.
Geben Sie mir Bescheid, wenn Sie unweigerlich versagt haben. Dann bin ich vielleicht so nett und zeige Ihnen, wie es richtig geht.
Vielleicht sollten Sie sich lieber etwas ausruhen, bevor mich das Verlangen übermannt, Ihr ganzes Unternehmen niederzubrennen und auf die Asche zu pissen.
Ja. Die Reise war lang und Priester sind ermüdend. Fast so ermüdend wie Sie. Fahren Sie woanders mit, hier ist kein Platz mehr. Wissen Sie, Bergmann, willensschwache Männer sind am einfachsten zu manipulieren.
Looks like he might be an interesting bad guy. We'll see. He's definitely like your big ones. Not like the big bad guy in this one. See if his face melts, man. Fucking raiders.
Jarreti.
Is he so surprised someone was climbing into the truck?
Okay, so how are we gonna find your contact?
I was told to look for a blue tent in a workers' area. Maybe we can get a better view from where that flag is. Come on, we should get going.
Get this off the ground, then I'll probably take a break.
I think we can see better from up there.
That was the idea. Cool.
It is something, ain't it?
A lot of exploring to be doing here. Loot. Get the fuck out of it.
Until you see him up close. Alright, let's go to the blue tent.
Like all out of order. Little Jack. Little Jack. Zeppelin. The great circle. Start our cache all over again.
أنا شايف إن كافور عالج جرحك الخطير.
كويس إني رجعت للمعسكر. شاطر على فكرة. بيشغلونا زي الحمير في موقع الحفظ. وقال يعني حاجة بسيطة. نخلص نروح بيت خالك القريب منه.
خسارة. دايما
ده الكام يوم اللي الواحد
النهار.
هيقعدهم هناك
المسكين ما
هيردوا
بينامش خالص.
خلوا بالكوا.
كنت بساعد.
وسعولي. أنا جاي.
ما شفتوش نام من ساعة ما ابتدى شغل امبارح الصبح.
Get some more disguises, I imagine.
The medical tent is for workers at a big site for yourself. There are better facilities in the city for its forests. Now, where was I?
Good to see someone's taking care of the workers. I'm not a tourist.
Then, what are you doing here, if I may be so bold?
I'm from the American Embassy in Cairo. Here to investigate the dig. Tell me, how are the Germans treating you?
Well, to tell you the truth, they are being quite difficult. They only give me the bare minimum in terms of medical equipment. I don't even have any medicine. And I know for a fact the Germans have a supply, but they won't share.
And what if someone were to stumble upon some unattended German medicine?
Ah. Then I would advise that someone deliver it here. I would make sure it's put to good use, saving lives.
Okay, so you can just turn in these wherever. I could go back to the Vatican if I want, but you can also just turn in this place. They're like running shop. That's good. I mean, they don't have to like travel backwards. Where was the blue tent?
يومك سعيد يا بيه.
نهارك سعيد.
Goes farther down.
عامل ايه يا حضرتك؟
نهارك سعيد.
نهارك سعيد يا فندم.
وعليكم السلام.
الشاي هيخلص امتى؟
هبقى اقول لك لما يخلص.
اصله طول قوي.
هيخلص وقت ما يخلص.
Recipes.
I haven't had feta in years.
Thank God for the food, huh?
نهارك سعيد يا فندم.
Feeling peckish, man.
Smells amazing in here.
I can just walk up and take everything.
السلام عليكم يا فندم.
Beautiful pan.
أهلا بك.
Du hast hier nichts verloren. انفضوا كلكم.
Okay. Nothing to see here, just some random Nazi, I guess. $25 in Giza. Oh man, this place is art. Track the thieves, stealing artifacts from excavation. They're likely still around.
عامل ايه يا خواجه؟
نهارك سعيد. They misspelled his name. Boss must be furious.
More damage.
This could be interesting.
Oh, we're out of juice. Okay. Yeah. It does not want to break. Do a little better. Look, man. I don't know if this one even can. I'm not gonna wait. I found so little ammo. It'd be such a waste.
You're gonna get caught.
Easy. Jesus, dude. How was that so finicky, man? Yeah, it's probably context or some shit.
سلام عليكم يا فندي.
أهلا بك.
اتفضل ادخل. Gina, darling.
Denoa.
You made it. Now, come
might this be?
This is Dr. Indiana Jones.
I'm an archaeologist.
Famous archaeologist.
Rings a bell. Marcus Brody's associate.
You know Marcus.
We frequent the same circles. I am Dame Nawal Shafiq Barkley, patron of history and its forgotten artifacts. And as of late, indulging in a spot of spying for Miss Lombardi here. Well, you must be famished. Come. Such a fascinating world.
Well, I'm glad to hear you say that. Why, thank you. It's quite the luxurious pavilion you have here.
Oh, have a look around, Dr. Jones.
Don't mind if I do, Dame Nawal.
Just ass kicker.
You have a very sharp eye for quality.
Ah, just trinkets I've collected on my travels. So, this great circle, the Nazis think it's a conduit of some kind of power, correct?
Boss certainly does. He believes it'll secure his place in history. Everything's a competition with that guy.
He's using my sister to cross the finish line.
We will find her. Everything is predestined and pre-written, as the Egyptians would say. Oh, mind feeding Osiris, Dr. Jones?
I don't think he's hungry.
Scared of snakes, Dr. Jones?
Must be a problem in your line of work.
Nothing would make me happier than feeding your snake, Dame Nawal.
I find Osiris's food right by his box. Give him just a little snack. That should be enough.
Have you spoken to Laura since Berlin?
All right. One of my spies smuggled this out of the Nazi compound. Funding approval for some sort of experiment. Signed by Adolf Hitler, the obnoxious little twit.
Dr. Laura Lombardi. She's on the list of the participants?
Couldn't find any description of this experiment. My German is a tad rusty.
What did you get yourself into, Laura?
She was so absorbed in her work when we lived in Berlin, she was never really present. She was like a ghost.
She still loves you, you know.
Well, I'm still here for her, doing everything I can, even though... Voss has an office in the Nazi compound. Perhaps we can find more information there.
How do we get in?
I can procure work passes. Though it may take some time, I'm afraid.
I did it. I fed the snake.
Marvelous.
Indiana, tell me, that rubbing over there, have a look and see what you make of it.
Osiris, Lord of the Dead.
That rubbing
Charming.
intriguing.
She, within seconds, had to tell me about. She already told me.
Voss believes it to be here, Dr. Jones.
What is it?
It's a statue, perhaps this big. Cursed with a terrible power, according to the old Egyptian legend.
It's been lost for thousands of years. No one's known where to look for it.
So why does Boss think that the idol is here in Giza?
Perhaps he thinks old Khufu had it.
Khufu built the Great Pyramid as his personal tomb. If he did have the idol, then he would...
He would want to hide its power from the world.
Power of the stone. Dame Nawal, you're a genius.
Am I?
The cat mummy.
Sorry?
The stones of the Great Circle were found inside various ancient relics, which could mean the idol of Ra contains another one of those stones.
Oh, bravo!
Well, I take it you won't just idly wait here for your work passes. An agent of mine purloined this excavation map from the Nazi camp. It will give you an updated view of the surroundings here in Giza. Just a little sketch I made. Keep it if you'd like.
If I'm not mistaken, Marge was doing an excavation in Petra.
Indeed. I decided to pop by for a visit. Ah.
I can use this to listen to the Nazis' radio communications.
Splendid idea. Be my guest.
مدام نوال نازلين دمروا واحدة تانية.
شكرا عمر. ربنا معك.
Lost another what?
Another stone steely. Voss is desperate for whatever information they may contain. Soon, there'll be no trace of history left in this place.
Perhaps there's something I can do to help.
I'm a benefactor at the Cairo Museum. They would gladly accept any stone steely coming their way. If you find any, bring them to me. I'll keep them safe and sound.
As long as they end up in a museum.
Where they belong. These are my notes concerning the stone steely. Perhaps they can be of some use to you?
I'll do my best.
Six steely.
If there's anything you need, go to the village market. Just watch out for any merchants trying to scam you,
Don't worry. I have a nose for spotting frauds.
Well, then I'm sure you'll be fine.
Must be from an old expedition during the French
Hey,
invasion.
Strambo. I've picked up something interesting. Come over here.
All right, I'm listening.
We take a break from her for a bit.
Statusbericht Meyer. Kommen.
That's Voss.
Wir waren den ganzen Tag an der Ausgrabungsstelle bei der Sphinx. Die Männer sind erschöpft. Komm. Ja und? Haben Sie schon das Heiligtum der Wächter gefunden? Leider nein, Herr Sturmbannführer. Aber womöglich einen Eingang. Komm. Gut. Gute Arbeit, Meyer. Und jetzt kehren Sie zum Lager zurück. Ich werde mich jetzt der Ausgrabung widmen. Der nächste Schritt erfordert eine gewisse Expertise. Na los, ab! Verstanden, Herr.
Voss seems very concerned about this excavation. What is he searching for?
He said the Sanctuary of the Guardians.
Huh?
Maybe they were guardians of the Idol of Ra.
Well, we have to investigate before he returns to the site.
Groovy. Sphinx stick is a Idol of Ra. Get to the village market. Thieves. Well, the village market would be the best first run. Where that is. Probably that over there. We'll see what they have to buy. I'll take a break.
نهارك سعيد يا فندم.
وخليكم السلام.
اول ما يلاقوا اللي بيدوروا عليه. بصراحة ما اعرفش. بس بيتهيألي انه هم نفسهم ما يعرفوش.
Surely you get some kind of SS outfit. Train? I guess a train set piece, train fight. King's Temple. Like the village is pretty far away there. We'll come back. Like I said, I'm looking to take a break. I'm pretty hungry. The man definitely needs a disguise. Some sort.
عامل ايه يا حضرة؟
Hello?
معايا حاجات كتيرة جميلة للبيع.
What are you selling?
Aywa, I think I have something for you.
Yeah, little guy.
Dowsarit is a queen, not a guy.
Didn't realize I was speaking to the last pharaoh of the Ramesside dynasty. My apologies, Your Majesty.
Maybe this would tease open your money pouch. Yes, lamb.
Not bad. How much?
From beautiful Vienna, I can barely part with it, but I will sell it for a very, very good price to you, sir.
Let me think about it. If I'm gonna be crawling around Egyptian tombs, a lighter would come in handy.
Excellent lighter. I bought it from a German. The lighter is yours.
Thanks.
You want a picture? Of the monkey?
That monkey is up to something.
Of course. A very, very good price, sir.
No, I'm good for now.
Checklist, we'll get those later.
كيف خلوك أنت? Better keep my distance.
Getting more adventure points here. I guess it just builds up over time so you can like catch up. Alright folks, I'm gonna take a break. We might do some more here in a bit. Good stuff. It's cool we gotta get a little bit more story, see the villain. Couple players like the Giants maybe are actually good guys. Remind me kind of the Last Crusade where they had like the Knights of the Round, the Protectors or whatever and all that kind of shit maybe. So, couple set pieces and Egypt seems cool. I'm sure it'll be the whole next stream will be Egypt, but yeah, I'm kind of zonked, so I'm gonna get some food, maybe some caffeine, and we'll either come back do some more or I'll dip into something else for a little bit, but probably just keep going. But yeah, we'll see. I gotta work a bit in the morning, so I think they're gonna maybe grab some full sleep. I've been napping all day, or power through again. Thank you guys for watching. Yeah, so far so good though. I'm enjoying it. usual. I think it captures the feel pretty well. I mean, is it as like charismatic or as paced like the movies? I mean, not quite, but it's more you taking on the role. There's definitely some issues with annoying the main chick being annoying, kind of them goading you along, not trusting you to do the most basic things, but with the side stuff and the general exploration and stuff, it's a bit more open. It's definitely mass appeal on that front, where they want to make it, you know, not too challenging. There's not too much like crazy puzzling or pathfinding or anything, but there's enough there to keep it engaging. And the story and all that, so good time so far. I'm liking it. I prefer it over like Crystal Skull or anything like that, so